The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the 901 show of the 901 area code. All right then. Hello and welcome. I am trying to start a watch party, and I'm telling you, they just keep doing this thing, changing everything, and I can't start a watch party now. So I'm gonna post this link again and try to start over. Meanwhile, hello, my co-hostess of the Mouses. How are you tonight?
Always happy to be on the 901 show with the world famous Emily Pearls.
Yes, we are, always. Okay, so it's not letting me do a watch party for some reason. Let's see. Watch party, more options. No, I don't know what's up with it tonight. Anyway, we are here. I told everybody we are here. Okay, so Sybil, what did you do today?
Well, I went to a Dollar Tree and got me some jugs of water, and Trish drove me around. We got to visit a little bit. We had some lunch at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, you did. So you've been out and about.
Yeah, and we had our mask on, and Mexican restaurant like half capacity, like the Longhorn was, and She had to do a couple of errands, and it was a
Mm-hmm.
nice cloudy day. The temperature was comfortable. It wasn't too hot at all
Oh
outside.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm going to be talking about oh my goodness, it's in this morning. I mean, tonight, because I was awakened at 5:45 a.m. and you know I always sleep in to about 10 o'clock, right? Yes, I do. So anyway, it, that sounds like you had a good day. I really
Popcorn's
didn't
being
do.
nice.
Yeah, I really didn't do too much today because today was the day that my mother passed away.
Oh, you
And so
realize
I'm
that?
gonna, yeah, and so I think she thought I forgot or would forget. She wakes me up at 5:45 in the morning, I guess, so I'd have time to really realize what day this was. Um, it's something that she would do. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Sure. So I know it's just not letting me do anything. It's not letting me do my watch party. Mm-mm. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So um, what are you gonna talk about tonight, Sybil?
Well, I want to share a few in-home household hacks that might be interesting to people. Little things,
What?
to, little things to make your household run smoothly.
Oh yeah, that sounds
It's
good.
called hacks, HACKS.
Oh,
Hints.
okay.
I think hacks is a fancy word for household hints.
Oh, really?
Well, some suggestions, whatever you want to call it. I
I
got a
never
few.
heard of
Uh,
it. That sounds interesting to me.
you
Okay,
never
I'm
heard of
ready
the
when
word
you are.
hacks?
Well, I heard a hex cross.
No, it's household hacks.
No, I
It's like
haven't.
suggestions and hints,
I
little
sure haven't.
little ideas.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, take it away.
You mean right now?
Well, of course, I'm still trying to do a watch party.
Well, I wanted you to hear what I said too. And
I can't hear what you're saying.
okay, one thing is, a lot of us has probably done this in some time in the past, where you drop a glass on the floor and it splatters every place, and then uh, you can go get the broom and the dustpan, but you always have these little tiny bits of glass, that you miss. Well, you can pick up broken glass with a slice of bread, and you put a
Ah,
little, little bit of water on the bread, make it kind of like a little sponge, and it soaks those little pieces of glass right into the bread. Then,
oh
then,
wow.
then of course, you throw the bread away naturally. And
Okay.
then, if you want to get wrinkles out of a shirt or dress or slacks, one or two pieces of clothing, and you don't want to drag out the iron, well, you can put a few ice cubes in the dryer along with the clothing item, and place the dryer on the hottest setting that you can. Well, the ice cubes are going to melt and turn to steam, and the wrinkles
Mm,
disappear. And it works best on one or two pieces of clothing on a light fabric. And you
okay.
just have the dryer on in about 10 minutes, and it comes out wrinkle free. And then another little point is, you can clean a foggy mirror in your bathroom, or you can put this on your car windshield as well. But
Mm,
you apply shaving cream on your mirror, or your
mm,
windshield, car car windshield. And then you wipe
Mm-hmm.
this down with a paper towel or a rag piece of cloth. Well, you're going to rid the mirror and the windshield of smudges and streaks. And it's going to keep your bathroom mirror from fogging up during a shower for several weeks. So,
Mm.
so hack number 4 is you can clean your microwave with lemon. Squeeze juice from a lemon into about a half cup of water, and then you drop the remainder of that lemon into that same cup of water. Put the mixture in the microwave for about 3 minutes, long enough for it to come to a boil. And the steamed mixture will fill your microwave, and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Open the door and remove the bowl, and then you use a rag or a paper towel and clean the inside of the microwave. It cleans real easy, and it also gets rid of lingering odors.
Well, tell me that again now about the microwave.
You
Tell me
squeeze
that again.
you squeeze juice from a lemon into about a half
Mm-hmm.
a cup of water, and then you drop the lemon peel into the water after you get through squeezing it. Just go ahead and put the peel in there too.
Mm-hmm.
You put the mixture in the microwave for about 3 minutes, long enough for it to come to a boil. And the steamed mixture is going to fill your microwave. Let it sit for about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door and remove the bowl. And then you use a rag or a paper towel and just go ahead and clean the inside of your microwave. You don't have to scrub or anything. And this is going to clean your microwave very easily and get rid of any lingering odors.
Mm.
So, hint number 5 is you can rinse out your blender in seconds. Instead of disassembling your blender and have to clean all those sharp blades by hand, just fill your blender
Mm-hmm.
halfway with hot water and a couple of drops of dish soap, just a couple of drops. And don't put a whole bunch of dish soap in there. You'll have soap suds all over the kitchen. But put the lid back on, and the hot water and the little soap is going to remove the stubborn residue around all those blades. So when it's done, you just uh, rinse the blender out very well with water, and there it is. It's all clean. And number 6, you can do a lot of things with lemons, but another lemon hack is you can clean your garbage disposal. Cut a lemon into like small quarter pieces, and then put them in one by
Mm-hmm.
one while your water is running in the sink, and of course the disposal is on. And let it grind up the lemon. It's gonna deodorize and really clean your disposal good, and then have a nice aroma as well. By deodorizing. And number 7 is you can remove carpet stains with rubbing alcohol or vodka if you don't drink up all the vodka. And of course, I don't drink myself. But first, you blot out the stain, and then you pour rubbing alcohol or the vodka. You can actually use a little bit of white wine as well onto the stain, and let it sit several minutes. And then you go back and blot out the stain again. And so my last hack for the night is baking soda and vinegar will clean your bathtub. Mix 1 cup of vinegar and a half a cup of baking soda with hot water and pour it into an empty tub. So you let the mixture sit for about 5 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
then you start feeling if you got some stains on the side, of course, just rub some of that baking soda and vinegar, around the sides of the tub. And after it sits for 5 minutes, start filling the tub up with real hot water and let it sit for 5 minutes or more. And then you let the water out and just rinse everything thoroughly. and it's nice and clean. You don't have to scrub with Comet or use chemicals. So that's just a few little hacks I wanted to share with people since most people are at home and you got time to do some extra cleaning or do some extra things around the house, and hopefully these little hints or hacks, as they call it, will help you. So that's my little contribution for the night.
All right then. So which ones have you tried?
I do the lemon thing. I like to have hot tea in the morning because it's good the first part of the day when you get up to have some hot water in your system. And then I like to add a little lemon in my hot tea, so I use lemons anyway. And hot lemon water is just real good for you. So that I've already got the lemon peel, so I can just I use a half lemon at a time pretty much, and I just whack some little uh, slices up and put it in the disposal, run the water, and there you go. So I really hadn't gone out of the way to get lemon, especially for that. I just use the lemon that I have, the lemon peel. So
Mm.
I've used that a lot, and then sometimes I got a little lemon juice. I can slap it on my face even occasionally.
What does it do on your face?
It just sits there and soothes the skin. It's
Does
fruit.
it, does it burn?
No, now if
Hmm.
maybe a person like a man that shaves and slaps
Mm.
lemon on him, certainly it's going to burn his razor burn. But no, it's just actually there's probably other things. Lemon just has so many uses. That
Yeah.
they have like lemon products, and it's so funny. People use artificial lemon in cake mix, and then they use
Oh
real
yeah.
lemon. Then they use real lemon in furniture polish. So
Oh
they put the
really?
fake lemon in cake mix usually. But
Oh
anyway, when you go to the store, you can see a lot of lemon products. Like furniture polish has got lemon in it, and for example,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
has many uses. So if you got some bored time on your hands, just go to the internet and look up some more uses, and there's a lot out there that's fun to know about.
I'm trying to still find out why I can't do a watch party tonight. I'll have to report my page is not working. I'll report it to Facebook after the show.
Well, yeah, sometimes Facebook gets a little finicky.
Oh yeah, yeah. I brought it up on the monitor because I was trying to see if it was just my phone, but it's
Uh,
not just my phone. Yeah, it's not just my phone. It is something wrong with my page, with my account. I cannot can do a watch party this time.
oh,
So,
I thought people could do a watch party anytime they got ready.
and I can't even comment. Let's see. I can't watch it and comment at the same time. Something is definitely wrong. I don't know what's going on. I can see everybody else's comments though.
I thought I saw
Um,
Sandra a while ago, but I can't.
Sandra and Douglas, yeah, but I just can't see who else
That must be in
is
public.
is watching.
Oh yeah,
No.
I see them now.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, Douglas.
Hey y'all. Yeah. Douglas said thanks for those hacks, Sybil. Really good reminders. Sandra says thanks, Sybil Cressy, for sharing. And she said, yeah, it was the low 80s today. I know. It was a great day for my lawn service to
Yeah,
come and cut my
and
yard, and they were
and a
supposed to. And
nice overcast today.
and I hadn't seen them. Yeah. All right then. That's a very short topic though.
Well, I can always stretch stuff out, and take this opportunity to thank people for tuning in. And we do have openings for guests. So I think the next 2 or 3 weeks we have openings. If anybody out there wants to share their talent or their
Yeah.
business or ways that they've coped with staying home and maybe some of the creative things that they're doing with their family, we'd love to hear
Yeah.
from y'all. And so you can call me 901 or
Mhm.
message me or Emily on Facebook if you would like to be a guest. You just have to
Yeah.
live in the 901 area code.
That's for this show. Hmm.
Yeah, right.
But they can also call to be a guest on our Friday night show as
Yeah,
well.
the Emily Pearl Show. You can anywhere in the world you can be our guest. And Emily's just got a marathon going. She's on, I think, every night of the week but Saturday.
Yeah.
So
On Sundays, not at nighttime.
Sunday, I think one in the afternoon for your
That's
on
right.
talk about angels.
Yes,
So
and I'd like to invite people to come and be guests on my Sunday show as well. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about the census because that's something people don't hardly talk about. And, we hearing it on the news and everything. And I really didn't pay it that much attention myself. I have to admit, I have not always done them. And I haven't done this one yet. But after thinking about my mother this morning and today, um, I thought about the time before when I had shown and shared a little bit about my family history. And I would not have been able to have this information had it not been for census taking. And this is a census. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about my family. From a census from probably 1897, somewhere like that. Okay? Yeah. So we're going to do a little break. And when I come back, listen, y'all tell everybody, share the show for me because for some reason, my functions for watch party and commenting and waving is not working tonight. But that's all right. It's all good. The show will go on. All right. All right, then y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of The Emily Pearl Show.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking Natural Action structured water is the way nature intended water to be. From the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with Natural Action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use natural action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit, and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup, and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it, and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking natural action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
All right, we're coming back and getting everything off of the what is it? Screen. I went into Alzheimer's mode for a minute. That's so funny. Meanwhile, while we were on commercial break, I did get the watch party started. And I'd like to announce that we are both we are broadcasting simultaneously tonight on YouTube and Facebook. So well, you may have to do your part again after I do this. Run through your first part about your hacks, because I just got the watch party started, and those people who are joining us now would have missed it. Okay, so you don't have to do it right now.
But
I'm
you know
just
what? It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
hurt to repeat something like
yeah,
that.
I'm going to go ahead. Right, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the census. Now, you can't be flipping pages. I'm gonna have to mute you.
Okay,
I can hear you.
I got it. I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. So I want to talk about how important the census is, and I know most of us, including me, have not been completing it.
I completed
And
mine.
well, good, Sybil. I have not yet completed mine, but I promise I'm going to do it tomorrow, because I think it arrived to me, a reminder arrived in my mailbox yesterday or the day before. But today is the anniversary of my mother's homegoing, August 4th, 1989. And she woke me up, y'all, at 5:46, 5:45, 5:46. I looked at the clock. I knew it was daylight, but I looked at my phone clock, and it was 5:46 a.m. in the morning. And then I wasn't sleepy anymore, because normally, y'all, in the time and entertainment, girl, actresses and actors, we sleep in. I normally don't get up until 9:30, 10:30 in the mornings, especially since this COVID been oppressing us. But for some reason, she woke me up, and I think she thought that I was going to forget that this was her homegoing anniversary because she always told me as a child that I was forgetful. But I didn't forget because I told my son yesterday so that I knew he would forget. So I think she must have thought I was gonna forget too. So she woke me up in time enough for me doing my meditation, morning meditation, to remember that this was the day of our homegoing. She went um, about 11:50 p.m. On this day, August the 4th. So while thinking about her, we've always been a small family. I was thinking about my family history, and I've shared this once before, but it made me realize how important the census was because if it wasn't for the census, I wouldn't have this information that I found about my family, starting with my grandfather and his brother and my uncle, well, his brother's wife and his brother's sister and his brother's stepdaughter. So, and this is a census from around 1857 because I can't see the date on this thing, and I don't remember where the site that I got the information from because I did this in 2019, and I made copies on my computer. I did snip, made copies of it, but I can't remember the site. But I'm going to try to remember that so that I can bring that back to y'all next Tuesday because y'all might want to check your family census history as well. So it is important to fill out the census because one day, maybe your great great grandchildren will be trying to find out about their family, about you, and they can get that information free just from the census, from the national census. All right. Now, this lady back in the um, 1857, I'm saying it was a lady, it looked like a lady's handwriting to me. Uh, she couldn't write too clear. And these are old records, so they're kind of smudgy. And because they are on microfilm, what they call microfilm. And when they put it on the website, on the internet, on their server, it didn't come out that clear. It came out smudgy. But I'm going to enlarge it as best I can so that y'all can see because I can make out some of it. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen now. I'll see which one I got up here. This is a big one. I think this is, uh-oh, let me stop. I didn't do that right. I think I tried to sharpen it today, and I think this is the one I want to show. Okay, it's coming up. So I'm gonna mute you just a little bit till I get back, okay? Okay, can y'all hear me? Someone nod if you can hear me. Okay, thank you. All right, so this is it. I gotta enlarge it a little bit. And then I'm gotta enlarge it here on the screen itself, on our screen. I think it goes back that way. That's as small as I can get it. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can enlarge it just a little bit more here. Okay, so this land I start right here. This name right here, Tanner King. Tanner King was my uncle. Well, my great uncle, because that was my mother's uncle. And he was my grandfather's brother. And right up under there is my, what I used to call her a Laura. And this was my um, great uncle's wife, Aunt Laura King. And so, and then there, it looks like Faye, or because it says stepdaughter. Right here it says that he's the head of the household. And Aunt Laura is the wife. And then here is a stepdaughter right here. And it looks like her name was Joy or Faye. And then this is my grandfather's sister, Addie Tanner. Addie Tanner, sister of my great uncle, King Tanner. His first name was King. And then right here is my grandfather, Wheeler Perry. Wheeler Perry. And it says brother. So I follow this on down and we can find out that they were from Mississippi. But this is a Tennessee. This is where they were born. This is a Tennessee census, you see. So Joy Milner, that was a Milner, was born in Tennessee. It's my Uncle King's stepdaughter. So apparently Laura had a daughter when my great uncle married her, you see. And for my grandfather, you can see he was from Mississippi. So we go on over here, as you can see now, this is a Shelby County, Tennessee census. Okay, Shelby County, Tennessee census. And then we go on over. See, I don't know what all these columns is because I don't know what these yeses are, I don't know what these numbers are, but over here we see their ages. My Uncle King Tanner was 50, and his wife was 42. And looks like, who is this? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm up too high. Okay, hold on. Let me follow this line. Okay, Tanner. It's hard for me to do cross. I have to do it slow to make sure I stay on the same line. Right there. Okay, here we go. My Uncle King was 50. His wife was 50, and my grandfather here was 50. No, who's at 50? Oh, that's my brother, my great uncle's sister, Addie was 50. This right here is my grandfather. He was 42 when the census was taken. And over here, it tells what they were. And it says that my Uncle King Tanner was a farmer and that he worked on the farm. And then his wife did farm labor on the farm. And then here is my Addie Tanner, and she did farm labor on the farm, as you can see. But my grandfather says here that he was a houseboy for a private home. private home, and I can't read the name of uh, the sharecropper, the owner of the house. They called that sharecropping back then, because this is after slavery was abolished. This is around 1887, because slavery was abolished in 1865. So they traveled, my family traveled from Mississippi, and our heritage has a combination of African American and Black Creek Indian. Addie Turner, we used to call her Aunt Jane. My mother used to call her Aunt Jane. I saw a picture of her once, and she had very dark skin with long black silky hair. She was the Indian side of the family. And there was also an Aunt Daisy, because that's who my mother was named after. After, I don't know if that was someone else that was a sister of my Uncle King Tanner or not, but it is apparent that they were worked on a slave plantation, you see, because it clearly states that my grandfather was a houseboy right there. If you can see that house, House. Like I said, that lady couldn't write that good. I'm going to enlarge it a little bit more. Okay. See that House, boy, BOY. Over here it says private home. This is where he worked. My Uncle Tanner was a farmer. He worked on a farm. And his wife, Aunt Laura, did farm labor on the same farm. And then his brother also did farm labor on the same farm. And my grandfather was a houseboy. And those of you who are African American know the other term for that. So it clearly shows that my family comes from a slave plantation. I was even able to trace the name Perry, the master name of the slave plantation. The Perrys is a British family that came from England over to the colonies, to the New World. And they had several plantations. So back then, whoever the plantation, the plantation's owner's name was, last name was the name that was given to their slaves. And so I researched the name Perry to find out where our family name came from. And that's where it came from. It came from a very rich family from England that bought slaves and came to the New World. My mother was born in 1929. I'm gonna stop showing that one because I got some more to show y'all. I'm gonna have to reduce the screen, bring the screen back up to stuff so we don't look so big, civil. Then when I bring up the other one, I can let it go. And my mother, as I was saying, was born in 1929. So, like I say, I don't know the exact year of that census, but in my calculations of knowing when my mother was born and when my grandmother died, I could pretty much calculate a roundabout. And the next thing that I have is my grandmother's death certificate. I want to show y'all. And like I say, this is information that you can get yourself from the censuses. I think they make you pay for death certificate information nowadays, but um, this one I did not have to pay for. It was on internet at the same site where I got this um, uh, family information. Uh, so now I'm going to share this screen with you guys to show you her death certificate. Cancel that one. I'm not uploading in the meter. I'm sharing. Okay. I'm going to share that screen. Where is it? Oh, yeah, this is it. That one. Okay. All right. It'll be up in just a minute. Okay. And I'm going to reduce our screen so you all can see it. Plus 4 to the go. It's not that sharpened. I can't see if I can sharpen this right quick. So we can get a little clarity. It might help. Yeah. We'll see if it'll save it and make it a little bit clearer for us. It'll be back in a minute. Everybody's on the internet. Just taking a minute to come back up. So there it is, it's saved. So now let me stop sharing it and bring it back up. Okay. I'll bring us back down so I can get to the share screen. Okay, it's coming up. All right, and I'm gonna zoom it. I think that's a little clearer. Okay. All right. Let's see. Might get just a tad more. Okay. All right. So this was my grandmother's name, Ida. Ida Perry. They used to call her Ida Red because she was a pretty, according to my mother's description and my grandfather's description of her, she was a pretty kind of a fair brown skinned lady. And what African Americans call light skin, but she had red tones in her skin. So they used to call her Ida Red, and they say she was very mean. And then right here, this is the date of the death certificate. She died on July 17, 1941. 1941. And she died in Shelby County, Memphis. And this was our address. This is where they lived. 2864 Douglas Street. I'm pretty sure that house is still there. As you can see, John Gaston Hospital is the hospital that we had here for African Americans, and it's also where I was born. And as you can see here, this is the husband information. This is my grandfather's name, Willie Perry, from Mississippi. That's where they're from. Then it tells about what my grandmother was. She was a housewife, and then her father's name was Sam Johnson, and my mother's name was Maddie Johnson. and they were from Mississippi. Okay. And then over here, it tells what she died from. It says she died from tuberculosis, meningitis, and I don't know what that word is, and pneumonia. Okay. And then this is the person that signed the death certificate. Here again, you can see that John Gaston Hospital. And this is the name of the funeral home that did the funeral, that took care of the body. It was named Davis Funeral Home, Memphis, Tennessee, and E.B. Davis there. So I showed you guys all of that to show you guys how important having, filling out your census is, because you can get some really good information about your family so that when you're gone, they can, your future family would be able to just go on the internet and get the information from the census, like I just did from 1887 or about that time. So that's was my portion in my segment for tonight. And so, Sybil, you're out back. Okay, I had you on mute so that they can hear me really good, But what did you think about that?
That's interesting. What is the website people can go and look up how you
I
did?
don't remember it. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna bring it back next week. I'm gonna search
Okay.
and search and try to find out. I may have bookmarked it because when I get the important stuff, I'll bookmark it. But I probably got 1,000 bookmarks, so I will find it. I'll go through my bookmarks and I'll find it, and I will tell everybody
Hmm.
next week.
I think
Hmm.
that's fascinating.
It is, and so I'm pretty sure that anybody can do it, you know. But it's also evidence, for me and any African Americans that would like to know whether or not they are descendants of slaves. You could go into look for the censuses and you could find out, because it's going to tell you uh, what they did, what their positions were. As you can see, my uncle worked on the farm. His brother worked in the farm that's outside, and um, and his wife and his sister. The stepdaughter didn't. They didn't have anything about what she did, but it had my grandfather listed down as the house boss, which means he worked inside the mansion on the plantation. So it's evidence if you need it. That's the one way you can find out your evidence. Because if they ever give out reparations to descendants of slaves, you would have some proof right there. Okay. You would have some proof just from looking at those old censuses that were taken back then. But I will find that site because it's free. I didn't have to pay anything. So I will bring that information to y'all next Tuesday night, because that'll give me a whole week to go through all my bookmarks. Because when I go through my bookmarks, they don't actually tell you what it is. Sometimes you can I know my frequent ones, but like I said, I did this last year, probably at the beginning of the year, around December, maybe. No, it had to be at the front part of the year after Christmas. It's probably when I got to thinking about that, because my grandfather was born on Christmas Day, on December the 25th, the same day as Jesus Christ. And he was my best friend. He was a better friend to me than my own mother. I love my grandfather so much. He was a wise man, and he kind of reminds me of Noah. Because they say he used to drink, but he had stopped drinking when I was born. So that's why I say I've heard them tell stories about how he used to drink because he was drunk and got hit by a car on Elvis Presley, which used to be Highway 51, and it broke his back and his leg. And he had one leg had to be cut off up to his knee, and the other one was damaged, and it had a hole in it that just wouldn't heal, and he used to have to wrap it and put all this medication on and what have you. But my grandfather was a strong man because he lived approximately 1 mile from us when I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, well, 9, 10, 11, and so on. And he had, on those two crutches, he would get out and he would walk and come and visit us all the way that whole mile. And I used to ask him, Granddaddy, don't you get tired? He said, no, he can get tired. But he would walk on those two crutches with one leg and just go all over the neighborhood. So he was a strong man. He was my best friend. And so I just wanted to share that about y'all so y'all know something personal about me because I love y'all. My audience is like my family too. And when y'all come on the show, y'all share stuff with us, and y'all share stuff with us in the comment column, so we get to kind of know you. But sometimes I just like to just not be so professional and let you know a little bit of me. Okay. All right, Sybil, I need you to go through your segment again because we didn't start the watch party until right after. I was having trouble, y'all, figuring out how to do the watch party because it wasn't working for some reason. I don't know if it's because we're broadcasting simultaneously or not, but it shouldn't be that because I've been broadcasting simultaneously now for at least a week on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But anyway, I finally got to work, and so I want y'all to hear Sybil's segment because it was really good. Take it away, Sybil.
Well, alrighty, a few little household hacks for y'all, and most of us one time or the other, especially in the kitchen, has dropped a glass and breaks on the floor. Of course, you can run and get a dustpan and a broom, but there's always some little pieces that you don't get. And if you're barefooted, you can sure find them, the little pieces. So if you can pick up broken glass with a slice of bread, put a little bit of water on it, kind of make it like a little sponge, and it's going to pick up that broken bits of glass. I don't care how small it is. So that's good to know. And if you want to get wrinkles out of a shirt or dress or slacks, one or two items of clothes, and you don't want to drag out the ironing board, then in the iron, we'll put a few ice cubes in the dryer along with the clothing item and place the dryer on the hottest setting where the ice melts and turns to steam. And the wrinkles disappear. It takes about 10 minutes and it works best on light fabric, Real heavy fabric is corduroy and all that. It's not going to work as good, but most of our clothes are light fabric anyway nowadays. And then if you want to clean a foggy mirror in the bathroom, and also you can clear a car windshield, you put shaving cream on this and wipe it down with a paper towel or a rag, and you're going to get rid of the mirror and windshield from smudges and streaks. And especially good in the bathroom mirror when you take a bath or a shower. The shaving cream is going to keep your mirror from fogging up during a shower or a bath for a few weeks even. So that's good to
Oh,
know.
wow. That is
Uh-huh.
good to know. Mhm.
And then you can clean your microwave with lemons. Lemons has a lot of benefits to them. You squeeze juice from the lemon into about a half cup of water, and then drop the remainder of the lemon into the same water. Just plop it in there, and put the mixture in the microwave for about 3 minutes, long enough for it to come to a boil. But the steam mixture is going to fill your microwave, and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Then open the door.
Sybil, sit
Yeah.
back. Sybil, sit back.
Okay.
Sit back. You're freezing and cutting
Oh,
off.
okay. I have to remember to sit back.
Go back to the microwave.
So you squeeze juice from the lemon into about a half cup of water in the microwave, and drop the remainder of the lemon into the water. Just drop that peeling on in there, and put the mixture in the microwave for about
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes, and long enough for it to come to
Okay.
a boil. And the steam
Mm-hmm.
mixture is going to fill your microwave, so let it stand for about 5 minutes. And then you open the door and remove the bowl. Use a rag or a paper towel, and the inside of your microwave is going to clean real easy. You don't have to scrub and get a hernia trying to get burn on stuff off. So it's going to clean your microwave easily, like I said, and also get rid of any lingering odors. And then you can rinse out your blender in seconds, instead of disassembling your blender and having to clean all those sharp blades by hand. If you just fill your blender halfway with hot water and just a couple of drops of dish soap, don't put half the bottle in there. You're going to have suds in your whole house. Just a couple of drops, and secure the lid. So the hot water and the soap is going to remove the stubborn residue around all the blades, just get them super clean. Then all you got to do, of course, is just rinse it well when all that's done. And another use of lemons is you can clean your garbage disposal. So you cut a lemon into small quarter pieces and run the water on your disposal, and of course turn the disposal on, and then put one piece of lemon at a time. Let it grind it all up,
Sit
and
back.
it's gonna.
Sit back, please.
I'm far
Sybil,
back as I can.
Sit back, please.
I am back. I can't go no further. And so
No, you had raised yourself up in front of the computer
silly,
and you're cutting off.
silly me.
It's important that they hear you.
Of course. And you put that lemon down there in the disposal, and you can do it like once a week or something like that. But I like having hot tea in the morning and putting the lemon in there. So I cut up a half a lemon each time I want some tea. So I have just a steady pile of lemon rinds, and keeps my disposal real clean. So you might want to keep that in mind. And that lemon water, even if you don't like tea, if you drink hot lemon water in the morning, it's very good to detoxify, and it really is good for your system. And here's a good hack. You can remove carpet stains with rubbing alcohol or vodka. Not all of us has vodka around, but if you do and you get a stain and you don't have any rubbing alcohol, you can use a little vodka, or white wine will work as well. And what you do is you spill something on the carpet, go ahead and kind of dab that up first, and then you pour the rubbing alcohol, vodka, or the white wine onto the stain. Let it sit for several minutes, and then you blot out the stain again, and the stain disappears. So my last little hack is how to clean out that tub. And after a while, you got the little uh, dirt ring around the tub, and you don't feel like
Bathtub
getting
rain.
common.
Yeah. I hate
Yeah,
them.
bending over and scrubbing it. If you get some baking soda and vinegar, that's going to clean your tub for you, and you don't have to worry about chemicals or dealing with Comet and all that. 1 cup of vinegar and a half a cup of baking soda, and mix that. Put some hot water in that, both those things together, and just pour that mixture, along the bottom of the tub, and then you can splash some on the sides where that tub ring is, and let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. You can sit 20 minutes, who cares? But when you get ready, go back in there and fill the tub all the way to the top, some scalding hot water. Let it sit 5 minutes or more, 20 minutes or whatever. And you let the water out. You don't have to even worry about scrubbing. And all the dirt is gone. And then of course you want to run the water,
Really?
rinse it thoroughly. I like to kind of fill it up again, let the shower run on it. Then you got a clean tub. So I hope that some of these little hacks and hints um, helped y'all out. And I just love learning things like that to make house cleaning and making life a little easier. So a lot of us are staying at home, so you can whiz through your housework with these hacks. And that's what I have to say. And back to Emily.
I had to reload.
Oh,
I don't know um why the camera went out. Solo off, solo on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you disappeared first, and then we had just a white screen. Then hold on. We're here because it's got a delay. Okay. All right, we're back. We had a delay there. The studio got disconnected somehow, but we are showing now. I'd like to welcome our guests that just came in. Hello, Charlene. Hi, Scotty.
hi, Charlie.
Hello, Ernestine. Hello, Cheryl. Good to hear you. See you there, Cheryl Klein. And Douglas, of course, Thomas Chapel Baptist Church. Julius Watterson, thank you. And of course, DJ One, our team member. And let's see who else. I flipped my thing and I've lost some people. But anyway, Sybil gave us some awesome tips. And my segment was about your genealogy. You can get it free on websites. But I got my information, my family genealogy, just from a census that was taken. So I started the show by saying that please fill out your census because I know they keep telling us on the news that it's important for economic reasons, as far as federal money to the cities and states and that, which is true. But also, it's important to have a record for your children's children's children. Because if they want to find out about you, they would be able to go to the censuses and look for you, you see, just like I did for my grandfather and my grandmother. So Please complete your sentences. I hadn't done mine either. I really did. It really didn't occur to me. I knew about the economic importance and all of that. And I have to admit, I have not been doing my census, but I am going to do my census. I got a reminder letter in the mailbox day before yesterday. Well, no, like Friday. And I'm going to do it. So I'm encouraging you guys to do it
I
too.
did not.
Sybil is already done hers. Sybil has already done her census. And so I got some stamps. I'm going to do mine and give it to the mail person when they come around next time. All right, Sybil, your closing remarks.
Well, we had an interesting show, as we always do. And y'all get in touch with me if whoever wants to be a guest. Share your business, your talent, um, in the 901 area code. So you can call me at 901-643-1982 or find me on Facebook and go ahead and secure your spot. So y'all have a great week, and I always enjoy Emily on the 901 show
Thank you, Sybil.
and
I
the
enjoy you too.
viewers.
Hello, we love our audience. So I just want to do a quick reminder is that for those of you that like politics, Pearl's Politics will be live at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And for those of you who like sci-fi, Pearl's Parallel Paranormal. No, I don't think it comes. No, Pearl's Parallel Paranormal. It doesn't come till the third week, I think. But Friday, we're here every Friday night on the Emily Pearl Show. And also every Sunday for the Talk About Angels show. So my closing remarks is that I pitted a cucumber, half a cucumber, and I sliced it very thin. And I plucked strawberries and I sliced them. And I chopped up some lettuce and I put some pecans in there. And I mixed it all up and I've got a great salad waiting for me. As soon as I finish the show, I'm going to have some red wine vinaigrette, salad dressing on it. That's right. That's my supper for tonight. So listen, we love y'all. And remember, everything we do is for you because we don't get paid. We do some little odds and ends things that we have to do because we both live on low income, very low incomes. So we do a VHE. One night we're going to have a show about that. And we're going into something new. We're going into real estate. And we're going to tell you all about that on Friday night. So you don't want to miss that show. All right. Well, thank y'all so much. We love y'all. And Sybil, what's the closing? We always.
Well, yes. Make sure that you tune in for 901 because we're going to have fun on 901.
All right, y'all. Night, night. We love you. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show.